PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Summer Madness. Summer Madness 13. What are we, 10 days away from Summer Madness, August 27th? 10 days? 9 days? 9 days now. 9 days from Summer Madness. Next week, Saturday, in fact, I believe, we'll be talking about Summer Madness 13. Who saw this one coming? But some things, you know, the writing on the wall are certain things that certain individuals do in battle rap. Their mannerisms, how they act, certain things they tweet, certain things they say on people's show. Right. Dizaster versus Real Sikh. Off rip, let me say, how many times has Dizaster been on URL? I mean, the first time he battled Rex, I think it was Tay-Rock at Traffic. Disrespectfully, I got you 0-2 since you've been on URL. Neither here nor there, right? But you gotta laugh, y'all. When y'all saw this announcement with Dizaster and Real Sikh on Real Time, you're sitting there like, wow. But we should know URL will pull these kind of moves. JC got moves like this, but URL got other moves. Who saw this, man? Listen, for the most part, but the timing of this, it's really the timing of this battle. This is why I'm laughing, because I always said, listen, let's be honest. If you're a battle rap fan, for the most part, we've asked for Real Sikh and Dizaster. I always thought if those battles happen, it would be on King of the Dot, because URL, I don't want to say it has allowed, but I could say that. Real Sikh has battled on King of the Dot before, right? And this is a good battle. This is a wax on, wax off. I'm not saying this is giving me Dizaster versus Jonaj vibes. I'm not going here with that. But this is very interesting. You know, that URL is willing to holler back at Dizaster. Let's be real. The conspiracy theorists will be like, well, you know, URL got worse for this situation with ARP. They got a situation with Easy the Block Captain. Are they being petty? Of course they being petty. What? This game is all about being petty. This game is about backstabbing. This game is about being toxic. This culture is about all kind of BS. A lot of fraud-ish. A lot of lies. In the words of my guy Qua, a lot of y'all be horse playing. A lot of horse playing in battle rap. This tweeted that this is the biggest event brand to ever exist. Look how it come around, though. Let's be real. We've known, if you're a new battle rap fan, you might not have been outside when the King of the Dot versus URL days. Those were actual wars. You see URL and RB going at it right now, but at one time it was URL versus King of the Dot. And the person who was leading the brigade in that, the most vocal person at the time, or King of the Dot, who was going against URL, it was Dizaster. It wasn't Pat Stay. It wasn't really Thesaurus, Mac, Dirtbag Dan. It wasn't those passwords, not pass. It was always Dizaster, to be honest, who used to take shots at URL on the regular. So when this finally got to URL to battle T-Rex, he was like, huh. Now, you wanted to have a pit-style match when you and allegedly RBE was in talks and everything. Are you going to ask for that now, sir? Or are you going to ask for a pit-style matchup with Real Sikh? Let me say this. I got Real Sikh winning this battle 2-1, right? This should be a very interesting battle. when these two people are called on stage with all the things that's been going on with Dizaster from GTX, him and Easy having questions, him coming on my show. Right. So there's a lot of things going on with Diz right now that, let's be honest, Real Sikh could probably chef this up the right way. He might get his bag. Or are we going to get a PISSED off Dizaster coming into this battle? Now this, was all this you've been doing for the last couple of days, sir, was this some marketing prowl on your part, sir? Were you on some marketing promotion? Because let's be honest, Diz's name going into this battle, whether it's positive or negative or whatever, his name is being spoken about heavy right now within the last, this whole week, the last 5 days. Right? So, let's be honest, man. URL is all about business at the end of the day, man. Whether it's strictly business, unfinished business, business as usual, or some EPMD albums, this is all about business. Do I think they love Dizaster? No, I don't. And do I think Dizaster is really repping the brand like he's doing on Twitter right now? No. This is all about business. We know that. Am I lying? Beasley. Am I lying? Beasley. Now, Dizaster also tweeted, I've been vocal over the years of my disagreements with URL. A lot of us not happy with certain things. A lot of us are not happy with certain things. What does that mean? A lot of us are not happy with certain things. The reality is, though we are all growing, I take back all the effed up ish I ever said about them and their company. So Dizaster's taking back things that he said. And listen, right now, listen, to be honest, they announced Rum Nitty and Ace Amin. I'm going to talk about that in a different blog, give them their respect for that. But when you announce Diz and Real Sikh and Rum Nitty and Ace respectfully, especially all the promotion Rum Nitty and Ace was doing for that battle, it's like it's almost getting overshadowed with Dizaster and Real Sikh, or mainly Dizaster. Diz, you did put out a personal text that you had with Mike P. I'm not feeling that, King. I don't do the private texts, because if I did that, if I got in this phone right now and show y'all a bunch, look at here, bro. It hurts so much, for real. Another tweet from Dizaster. Beasley never sabotaged my events. You're trying to imply ARP did. I'm not switching sides. I just found who's real, who's really real, and who's not. Who's real, who's fake. And so that's on that. Okay. I don't know, man. I also saw the exchange with Easy the Block Captain and Dizaster. Easy telling Dizaster, you know they only like you because you going at me. Dizaster responds, I promise you this has nothing to do with you. As hard as that is hard for you to believe, the narcissistic creep you are. We've been talking about this for a month. It was supposed to be Charlie Clips. So we were supposed to get Charlie Clips and Dizaster. But in terms of a match that makes sense, Dizaster and Real Sikh makes all the sense in the world. Probably makes more sense to Dizaster and Charlie Clips, even though they're two legends in battle rap, right? But with Real Sikh, you know, some people, you say Real Sikh style is not made for URL. I feel the culture sometimes try to push him over there at King of the Dot, or push him over there at GTX, or push him over there at iBattle, even though he has a lot of battles on iBattle himself and everything like that, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in this battle. I want to see what both these cats got to say to each other. This should be very interesting. Well, y'all are so petty, man. Who saw this coming, man? you can sit there and say, oh, we saw this coming because of the way Dizaster been acting, and now it all makes sense. Common sense. No pun intended, common. So it makes a lot of sense why, oh man. This is interesting though. Who do y'all have between Dizaster and Real Sikh for Summer Madness 13, man? It's your boy 3, man. 1.